Hello Capricorn, and welcome to Looking Glass Letterbox. I am Erica, and this is your general reading for June 2019 for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you would like to get a personal reading from me, you can contact me at looking.glass.letterbox@gmail.com, and there's also more information in the description about the different spreads that I offer. And I will do a personal video reading for you, just like this one you have viewed on YouTube, but it will be sent to you through a private unlisted link so that it is viewable by only you and not the general public. So if you're interested in that, please contact me at looking.glass.letterbox@gmail.com. And today I am using the Tattoo Tarot, Ink and Intuition. It's a beautiful deck. I've really enjoyed working with it over this past little while. And if you haven't used tarot before and you're interested in getting a deck and starting to work with it, I think this is a good one to start with. It has beautiful imagery, and the booklet that comes along with it is a nice little primer on getting familiar with the different meanings and some of the indications on the cards. So if you're interested in starting tarot, it's a good deck. It's a good deck to go with. All right, I'm also using the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck for your Oracle card. And I'll be clarifying with the Everyday Tarot from Biddy Tarot. Okay, let's get started for June. This is your current position or circumstances immediately surrounding you right now. And you have the Five of Wands, so a little bit of conflict, some problem solving that needs to be done, actions that need to be taken, maybe a little bit of competition or situations that need to be navigated and overcome and worked through in order to get to the next stage, to get to your next steps of action and reach a point of reciprocity to support continued growth. It is a card of adversity, but not all adversity is negative. It's placed there, those issues are placed there for you specifically to work through, because that's information that you need to be available to you, or experience that you need to engage with in order to grow and to learn and to help you along your course that will support your cause or support your vision or support your position. All right, this is the subconscious, or what's informing the current set of circumstances for you. And it's the Ace of Swords. So clarity, potential, power, victory. It's clear thought, decisive action, or decisive thought that informs dedicated action. So you know what you want, and that is definitely going to assist you in moving through the Five of Swords, because you have a clarity of purpose, a clarity of thought or communication or idea that's going to serve you in navigating and directing you through the different points of adversity or challenge that you have to deal with at the moment. This is the sphere of influence that is just passing out of influence, and that is the Three of Cups. All right, so that's emotions and relationships. It's the water sign. Threes are about communication and community. The Cups is about friendship. So you may have just spent some time with friends, or had some friends really supporting you or around you that helped you to achieve this point of clarity or the strength of your conviction in order to carry you forward. All right, so that's just passing out of influence. And then you have the Three of Coins. Okay, so you're in a definite point of creation, which is going to get you through the 5 to the 6 into that point of growth. Three of Coins is about building foundation, about calling in your people and your network that's going to help you to carry forward into grand endeavor. It's the sort of foundation of stability and creativity and creation and action and support that is going to fortify what it is that you want to carry forward, or what it is that you want to create, or what it is that you want to build. All right, so these 2 threes and the clarity, it's a very solid very advantageous point to be at when you're currently dealing with a Five of Wands situation, because you got people that got your back, you have resources that are going to support you, you have mental clarity and conviction that's going to motivate you, and relationships that are going to back you up and bring you forward through the challenges, and navigate and do the problem solving that needs to be done to get to the next stage of development. And at the base of your reading, you have the Hermit. All right, so that's your own personal journey, your own personal vision, what you experience the world to be, and the way that you decide to navigate what's ahead for you, and staying true to that inner light, that inner fire, and that inner awareness that you're carrying forward with. You're definitely on a dedicated path that is in service of your authenticity and your conviction and your ideals, and finding out the things that you would like to know, okay, and creating a vision of the world that you would like to experience. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to clarify a couple of these, so let's get a little information about what some of this Five of Wands is about. That might help you to push through. Okay, Judgment. Okay, so Judgment is about forgiveness and atonement, and letting what was and what used to be, and like releasing grudges, releasing judgments of other people, releasing judgment and grudges against yourself, or insecurities about yourself, or those things that we tell ourselves that sort of keep ourselves from getting a little too big for our britches, so that we don't have to suffer a severe disappointment because, well, we expected this not to work out, or we expected this not to happen. This endeavor that you're on here, you have a great amount of creative and intellectual and spiritual oomph behind this. So whatever was before, whatever you experienced before, whatever brought you to the point that you are now, let go of the things in that scenario that will keep you limited, that will keep you held down, that will keep you from completing this course of action and following through on the things that it is that you want to do. So don't let who you used to be hold back who you want to be. All right, don't let the story that you've told yourself up until now define how your story ends. Release some of that, rise up again, and move forward with these tools at your disposal. And that's going to support you and really nourish and replenish the spirit that you have to carry forward, and will be important in the results and the advancement that you have. All right, and then for your, for your animal spirit oracle, you have the Unicorn. All right, so this is definitely about going on that quest and finding out what is true for you, and asking the questions that you haven't asked before to get to know the things that you really, really want to know. It's about reconnecting to your higher wisdom or divinity, and that's reflected in the Hermit card here as well. And so whatever it is that you want to do, or whatever it is that you happened before, the Unicorn asks, or it raises the question of, did these things ever really exist? Are the things that I want to be possible really possible? Or is this just a pie in the sky dream? But if your intuition and your wonder is directing you to follow a course of action with the Hermit, to develop it and to bring something into reality that you're not sure ever existed, that doesn't mean that it can exist. It just means that you haven't experienced it now. So the Unicorn is about your curiosity and questioning and exploring and contemplating what is inexplicable to you at the moment, and knowing that there's something beyond the day-to-day life that you've been living so far, the deeper dimension to the experiences that you've had so far and that you would like to have in the future. So it's about reaching out to, you know, try to attain and try to grasp that something more that is out there. So it's about being on a quest for answers and being in a position of creation and conviction and ability and intention. So that is fantastic. That's a beautiful reading for you today, Capricorn. I'm loving it. Please share in the comments what it is that you would like to achieve or what questions you're currently asking at the moment. And I hope you have a beautiful June. Again, if you would like a private video reading from me, information is listed in the description about that. And if you'd like to be notified of future videos, subscribe and ring the bell for notifications. And if you found this to be helpful or supportive to you some way, click the like button. And that's all I have for you today, Capricorn. I will see you next time.